Hey, Mark Turcott here. I want to talk about tenants. A couple things come up in my business the last couple of weeks with past clients calling me and, picking my brain about the tenant profile that they're considering renting. Here's what I found is that they didn't really do their due diligence, and it is so important to do that. They went on their gut. Can't go on your gut when you're interviewing a tenant or selecting a tenant for your property. There is professional tenants out there. They are very good at what they do. They talk a good story. They're providing fraudulent references, fraudulent work references, you name it. They're doing it. So I've had those type of people. So anytime my clients, past clients, new clients want information on tenants or best practices or experiences that I've had, I always share that with them. A couple weeks ago, one of them called me and my client, and it was July 31st, and she gave me a breakdown of what this tenant was, and she's getting nervous now. After going through the information with her, she didn't really check her out that good. It wouldn't be the tenant that I would rent to because I knew she would have excessive problems with this type of tenant. Long story short, she said no, she didn't. She says, no, here's your money back, I'm not renting it. She got some legal advice. If she wouldn't have called me that day, these folks would have been in this house that's worth $630,000, and basically she'd have been fucked because I really don't think this tenant had the ability to pay. Large family, excessive wear and tear is going to happen, you name it. And as we talk more about it, just wasn't adding up right. Another call I want to talk about, a tenant, we bought this property, a client bought this property off me a couple years back, had a basement apartment. We assumed the tenant because the tenants were just all-star people. Long story short, they gave their notice, they're moving on, purchasing a house, whatever. So I told them steps to take to interview people, send them an application, and really stress the point of doing your due diligence and not rushing into anything. Too many investors or even people, when they got to pay out of your pocket to keep this mortgage in check, etc., make bad decisions. And I felt he was making a bad decision by possibly selecting these people. The only reason I say that is because he never checked them out. Because when I met them, they're just great. I've taken a deposit, and my first question, where's the application? Where do they work? Where do they live? He couldn't tell me these things. Don't make mistakes like that. I can't stress enough. I've had great tenants in my properties at times, and I've had shitty tenants in my properties. It comes with experience. Nothing is foolproof out there, but at least make the attempt to really dig deep and to know that you're selecting the best tenant. Legislation is really tough out there. It's not easy to get rid of people. You just can't say kicking them out. You're going through the landlord-tenant board. You're making applications, and those are costly. You're getting sheriffs involved to evict them. It goes on, and then you're getting a property that's definitely going to need some work. Any property that I've evicted from needs work. Paint, flooring, carpet changes, no real vandalizing of it, but we're talking thousands of dollars plus losing thousands of dollars of rent. You're not getting that back. So folks, if you're considering just jumping at the first tenant because you're scared of making that mortgage payment, don't. Trust me, call me. I would happy to give some advice on what to do with that. Take your time in this process. It's a process. There's some great people out there and some great renters. You just got to get them, and be patient is the key. Have a great weekend. Take care.